Hello and welcome to another Adelaide GAMES video. Today we'll be playing Detective, a modern crime board game. Luckily with this game, there aren't many rules that you need to know. For the most part, players will be trying to solve a mystery together. Every action they do takes time, and if they work overtime, they get stress tokens. If they reach a certain amount of stress tokens, the game ends and they must solve the case then and there. This case also has a website which contains a lot of extra information or clues. It's important to note that there isn't just one card that has the solution to the case, it has to be deduced through a lot of information and clues that they find along the way. This video you're about to watch will contain day 1 of 3. While editing, I found it difficult to decide on what parts should be left in and what should be taken out, so whether we continue this series, it's still up in the air. If you definitely want to see more, please make sure to let us know in the comments below. Thank you, and enjoy Detective. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Detective, a modern crime board game. This is a game club video which will be a little bit different to the other ones because this is a campaign board game. So we're going to be doing case 1 of this campaign, which is called A Man with a Golden Watch. And so we've got our little shoestring set up here, and we've got myself, Jordan, Romy, and Ash, and we will be solving a case. We've never seen these cases before. We know almost nothing about this game except the rules. Yeah. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into it.
Wait, before we start, Jordan,
what's up?
What time is it?
It is time to get a watch.
Thank you.
End the video, we're done. The man with the golden watch, it was Jordan all along. Good night.
So that's good. We have 4 days to finish this investigation, and our stress limit is 7.
This is how many times we can do something terrible and just
and
have the police force be like, no, that was legal for reasons.
I'm playing as Jack Coleman, a former cop.
Jack.
Romy, who are you playing as?
I am Mia Roberts. I am a former psychologist, and I wear aviator shades, which is really important. It's how you can tell I'm a police officer.
Oh yeah,
of course.
I feel like you should have been the hacker, to be honest.
Really?
You look really fucking cool there. Like,
I always look fucking
I don't know, like my guy just looks kind of like angry. I don't know.
But I am the captain of our thing, not in the game, but in our fun little imagination. I'm the captain. So I will be basically doing the readings and like sorting out the cards, making sure the board state's all fine.
Give us our rundowns, we'll make him do the overtime. It's fine.
Romy is our rookie Romy. And you'll probably mostly be handling like basic note-taking stuff, and you're often good at piecing things together, so you'll have that rookie moment of, oh, I've solved it.
That's what I do. Sorry, hold on. These are prescription, by the way. I'm actually blind. There we go.
Beautiful. Oh, yes. Yeah. And Ash will be our hacker boy.
Oh my god, Captain, you look so different.
Ash will be our hacker boy.
All part of my plan.
Ash has the glasses and the laptop to hack.
He was a hacker boy. We couldn't ask for a whacker boy. Here we go.
A man with a golden watch.
What a dick.
Here's the introduction. In front of you lies the first scenario of the campaign, the mystery of the golden watch. During the investigation, focus on the primary objective assigned to you by your superiors. Carefully look over every branching thread related to the case. Mm-hmm. Some of them are irrelevant, while others unlock new meaning in future cases, allowing you to see them in a whole different light. Scattered throughout the cases are fragments of a greater whole that will slowly start piecing together. Mm. Thank you, plane.
Yeah.
Antares Headquarters, July 5th, 8:11 a.m. EST.
We're terrorists now.
And terrorists.
How did we get on the force? I don't fucking know.
The briefing room located on the first floor of the newly built building complex seems sterile. Light, creamy walls with glazed windows overlooking the James River. A large white table, chromed handrails of black chairs, and a grey carpet fills the room.
God, that's how you know they're villains. Minimalism, always the sign.
Despite being light and spacious, it lacks warmth. Hello, says
like
Delaware, as he rolls his wheelchair to the head of the table.
Oh god, we can't arrest him. We're gonna get fucking...
Oh no.
Sorry,
Wait.
continue, Jordan.
He has a tired, wrinkled face Long strands of grey hair fall over his piercing eyes. He places his green notebook on the table. The task at hand is quite peculiar. The State Department has asked Antares to investigate a potential scandal. A few days ago, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Poland sent a confidential note asking for clarification of an unusual event. Earlier, in the Ying auction house, a pocket watch with a gold-plated bezel appeared.
Oh.
It turned out to be Sirius. The watch is in the database of objects lost during World War II.
Watch is serious.
The Poles identified it as a showpiece that was looted by the Germans from museum.
The Poles?
The Poles, yep.
Alright.
The Poles identified it as a showpiece that was looted by the Germans from the Museum of the Land in Posen, Poland during the occupation of Poland. For Poles, it has both symbolic and sentimental value, as it was a memento of the great pianist Ignacy Paderewski.
Wow.
According to the data provided by the Poles, the watch was stolen by a Nazi named Kurt Blotholz. Of course...
Blotholes?
Kurt Buttholes.
That is not what it says. Of course you'll find records about him in our database.
Kurt.
He clears his throat, glances at his notebook as if he was trying to remember something, and then
Buttholes.
resumes the briefing. The auction house bought the watch for about $5,000 from a man named Rupert Owens, who apparently did not realize how valuable the item was. The watch is already secured in our evidence store. Mm-hmm. The matter is delicate. If this Blutholes, by some strange stroke of luck... Is this going to be the whole case, Romy?
Yes.
By some strange stroke of luck, had lived after the war in the United States, it would be very unfortunate for political reasons. At least that's what the current administration thinks. Mm. Worse yet, the press will begin to sniff around. They'll sniff around down the buttholes.
Oh, no.
Lest they blow out.
It's only a matter of time before the issue turns into a scandal that I would very much like to avoid in the first year of this agency's operation. Our task is to find answers before someone finds questions. He looks over the briefing room, checks his notes, and sighs heavily. And finally, one very sad piece of information.
Yep.
The morning after tomorrow at the Olivet Cemetery, Michael Slater's funeral will take place.
Oh, that sucks.
As you know, he was one of the police consultants who helped create our unit.
As we know.
He was a victim of a hit and run.
Wow.
A nasty end to a perfect career in the police force. It would be nice if someone from our team could attend the funeral. We'll gather at the Richmond PD at 8 a.m. The day after tomorrow. From there, the police column will go down to the cemetery.
Okay.
Alright. So that was the introduction.
Yep.
To our case. So, the leads we can follow.
I would like to quickly inform you that I have the most important piece
Okay,
of
Rookie Romy, what's up?
information written down. I think we have our prime suspect, to be honest. Kurt Buttholes.
Can we just rule out Jordan because he doesn't have a golden watch?
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
is that
my
your backup watch?
Yeah.
This might be my backup.
That's
Okay.
You are not Mr. Butthole. You are Mr. Anus.
We have access to Butthole's files.
Okay.
So, you can do that on the...
Okay,
on the
how
thing.
do I spell...
Don't necessarily do it now.
Penetrate the file.
We'll do that in a second, but we'll go over all the leads we have. Mm-hmm. So we have access to his police files. Mm-hmm. We have access to the police files on Rupert Owens as well.
Okay.
Who's
the owner of the... Sorry, he was the...
person who sold
the
it,
guy
or
who sold it, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yes. He didn't realize how valuable it was. He sold it for about $5,000.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
We can go to the evidence storage, which we can do on one of the cards. We can interrogate Rupert Owens.
Okay.
Yep.
We can interrogate the auction house owners.
Okay.
And also, Michael Slater funeral ceremony is at 8 a.m. on day 3.
Cool.
Can I grab an additional token, which is one of the yellow ones?
Yes.
Oh.
Which one do you need? 3?
Just
Or all of them?
just one.
Do you want
just,
everything?
just one.
Number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
So we will put that on day 3 as a reminder that the funeral's there. If
Okay.
you decide to attend the funeral, you can start that day in the Richmond PD location.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we normally start at headquarters, Richmond PD's up there. So I'll just write day 3. We've got
It said it was stolen in World War II, right?
Yeah. So do we know if Kurt Butthole's...
It was lost during World War II, yeah.
But then it was stolen?
And that was looted by the Germans from the Museum of the Land in Poland.
Okay.
Okay.
It said somewhere about why it was important.
Has both symbolic and sentimental value, as it was a memento of the great pianist Ignacy Paderewski.
Okay.
Wait, so are we just trying to track it now? We're just trying to find it so we can return
We're
it.
trying to find a link between the pianist and the butthole. Thank you very much for watching. It was an elaborate dick joke.
We've done it. We'll penetrate real deep into this.
His date of birth was January 31st, 1911. There's no data about when he's died or the cause of his death. A tattoo of a spider above the right wrist, not confirmed.
If he was
What year
born
is it in this
1911,
thing? Yeah.
I mean, there are World War II vets who are still alive. So,
Yes.
but I mean, God, can they really do much? At
I mean,
the moment?
what are we going to do? Arrest him
Yeah.
now at 100
Yeah.
Yeah,
12
well,
years old? Sir, you're under
you're
arrest.
under arrest.
But
Shit. So the spider helped Nazis escape. Is the spider gay?
Okay, I'll actually, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
going to write that down because that might, I don't know if it will,
Yeah.
but I'll just write it anyway.
He died of
Spiders.
cancer.
oh yeah, so our goal of the case. Here we go. Goal of the case.
Wow, yeah, we were.
Hey, whoa. I
kinda
mean,
need
okay.
that.
I forgot that was actually part of this bit. Investigate
Okay.
the events leading up to the watch from Poland ending up in the Ying auction house. Discover all stages and find evidence to confirm them.
So we just want to find out how it got there.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, then this is actually quite important because
We're doing like a historical deep dive. We're not just
Yeah,
doing
I love
like
this is a lot.
a general who stole the watch or whatever. We're like full on
Okay.
uncovering history. Fuck. Okay.
I feel like that spider symbol might come back into play
So
a little bit later. though.
if you didn't hear that part,
Yeah.
so the spider organization helped Nazis escape. Basically.
Yeah, I did hear that bit. That's good.
Okay.
From several different countries.
Yeah. Other than that, it's a bunch of general stuff about like things he was involved with and
There's
that sort of
butthole.
stuff. Love
A little
that.
picture.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's the
butthole?
picture that I
That's
have.
the-
Yeah.
Hey, that's the picture we
Yeah.
have on the,
Sweet.
on the thing.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
buttholes.
let's think. So we know he was linked to. Okay, so the only thing that we know for sure is that they were both. He was the leader of Spider, and
Yeah.
then Kurt worked under Spider.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a soft. We have a there's a theory he has a right. He has a spider on his right wrist. So I think we should. I think we should keep note of that. Not even just the fact that he has a tattoo, but more of a spider.
Yeah.
We need to keep focused on because
Yeah.
spiders might come up in places where we don't think they have a lot of value, but
Yeah.
they might actually.
Yeah. Arrested.
Oh, he
hey,
has a criminal
nice.
record.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, Owen
Yeah.
does. Sweet.
So, May 20th, 1979, arrested for selling drugs.
what does he look like? Do you have a picture of him?
Yeah, I do.
Does he look
Do you wanna
old?
see? He sure does.
He looks like he may have done
he's
drugs
the same
in
age
his
as my
life.
dad.
Ah, okay, all right.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
I was imagining a
Okay.
different type of person originally, so that's interesting.
Yeah, right. So he was so in 2011 indecent exposure.
Yep.
His father. Oh, maybe his father gave him the watch.
Known about. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, maybe that's a bit irrelevant. I don't know. Maybe how did he come into possession of it? Maybe it was through.
I mean,
family
yeah. If
thing.
we find out that his father was a
does
Nazi,
he have
or
any
like,
Polish?
Oh, that's
Does
fun.
it say?
Does
anywhere?
who have any Polish? What?
Either his dad or his mum have any kind of
Oh,
Polish?
okay. Let's see. So
Because we would need to. We would need to.
he was
trace all
born
this back.
in Richmond, USA.
Okay.
Place of death in USA as well. Stabbed. He was stabbed. That's fun.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
nice. Okay.
Okay.
That's one.
Also had a criminal record.
One less person
One
to
less.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Thank goodness for that. one.
He had a criminal record which included like stealing. He was part of a shootout.
Oh my goodness.
Accomplice a robbery. And was sentenced to 8 years in prison with possibility of
Fuck me.
parole, etc., etc.
Oh, that's great.
But he was found dead before he could share any information.
So
he was
Any
killed.
information on what?
He was suspected of being an accomplice to a robbery.
This is Rupert's dad.
Rupert's dad. His name is Marcus Owens. So I think...
So what do we think is more important to go for first?
All right. We want to find out...
Mhm.
We probably want to find out how the watch got from Kurt to Rupert.
Yeah.
So
of
there's a
course.
gap there. And we want to find out if it's through his dad. But I personally think the best way to do that is to ask Rupert himself.
I would think so as well. My first inclination would be to question
We
him.
can just question Rupert?
We can
Interrogate
question him.
Oh, Rupert, right. Sorry,
Yeah.
in my brain, it was Kurt.
Yeah, no, it's not Kurt.
Okay, yeah.
Bust out a Ouija board. Like, all right.
Because, yeah, what we can do is we can go to the evidence storage, we can interrogate Rupert Owens, we can interrogate the auction house owners, we can
Oh.
seek out the assistants, or we
Okay.
can do the data for the robbery.
Yeah.
I would interrogate Rupert first.
I would also do that. In the headquarters, and it will take 3 hours. So,
Oh my god! Wow.
can you
okay.
move the thing up 3
Yes.
hours?
1, 2, 3.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's get our coffee and cigarettes ready.
Yeah.
Oh, gonna chain smoke.
And don't read the other side, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm holding
Yeah,
this
no,
up for the
that's
camera's
okay.
sake.
Oh, I hadn't even looked at. Well, thank you
Good.
for letting me know.
Owens is already waiting outside the conference room. He refuses to start the interrogation without his lawyer present. The lawyer arrives late and gives you the business card of Weber and Son for some
Oh.
reason.
Okay, hold on.
You invite them inside. They both seem to be extremely agitated.
Oh.
You plug the laptop into the room system and log into your account. You turn on the interrogation mode, and the first of the screens that take up the entire wall turns on. There are several
what
pop-up
kind of
windows.
fucking room is this?
The largest of which is the stream from the camera. Another is vibrating with the audio amplitude.
Jesus
and the
Christ,
third one
what?
is full of text. You point at the screen. I inform you that our meeting is being recorded. Additionally, our system will prepare a transcript of the meeting. You switch to the case screen and post the image from your laptop to the second screen.
Oh,
On the wall, magnified 100-fold, is Owens' police file and the
Okay.
mugshot from his arrest. You
Oh,
skip
okay.
over a dozen documents on him. Horrified, Owens shrinks in his chair. Finally, the photo of the golden watch appears on the screen.
ooh.
Okay, you say, looking carefully at Owens. Could you please explain how you found yourself in the possession of a watch that was stolen from Poland during World War II? And now we read questioning at
Yes.
108.
At 108. The watch must have been my father's,
Oh.
Marcus.
Okay.
His father's. Okay, so his father
Claims, okay.
did apparently have the watch.
I found it more or less a month ago when I was tearing through the old house under the porch. I was pulling away the floorboards when I saw something underneath. It was an old metal can, and inside there was a box. In that box, I found the watch. I got excited and thought it would solve my financial problems. I googled someone who dealt with this kind of stuff, asked around a bit, and just went to sell it. I have no idea where my old man got that watch.
It would have solved your financial problems if you didn't sell it for $5,000.
Yeah.
Honestly,
He started yelling at my mother, then suddenly gave her a pendant and some money. As an apology, I guess. Then he pretended to go work on the porch. I think he left before midnight. I didn't want to see that bastard ever again. Can I just... So, he went to work on the porch. The porch where the golden watch was found. When he tore up,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I
I
was
thought
tearing
he
through
found
the
it on
house
the-
under the porch.
under the porch. Okay.
I was pulling away the floorboards, yeah. Okay, so...
Yeah,
I
write
haven't-
that down.
yeah.
That seems important.
Yeah.
I have no idea who snuffed him in jail, and I don't care. He deserved it. I think it was right before that he sent a letter to Mom about needing something. He said there was something big happening. He could make a lot of money. Mom was so upset she burned the letter. The years after his death were good until Mom died when I was 20. It hit me real hard and it went down a slippery slope. I ended up behind bars. I don't know what he was talking about in that letter. The cops didn't even ask about it. They might have spoken about it with Mom at the police station, that's all I know.
If we want to interrogate him further, we can.
Okay.
And that would cost a this token.
Our speech. Okay.
Our speech token.
Yeah.
Do we think we can get anything else out of it?
What else do we want out of him? Because he told us pretty much everything we needed to know.
Yeah.
Well,
I think.
yeah. The only thing that I can really think to ask about is why he, like. But even then, why
The
why
medium-
bother asking
so
some of the stuff when
The
we
medium stress level stuff, just since we should talk about that, maybe?
Yeah. Well, what was his highest stress level? When did he have his like?
His
did he have
highest
highest
stress
is
levels were medium, and it was all when he was talking about his father
But
Right,
that makes
I think
sense
he was
'cause
just
didn't like
angry.
it.
and his
Yeah.
financial problems.
That makes sense because he didn't like his father at all.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
yeah, and he went down to low stress level when he was talking about the Mariana launch, and also when he was talking about his
Makes
mom
sense.
getting the letter as well. What were the notes on the facial scar?
Oh, so his friend had dark hair and a facial scar, but it looked specifically like a scar from a cigar. It looked like
Can
somebody
we
put one out on his
just?
skin.
Do you want to bring it up because it's over there? Can you look at that guy's face?
This guy.
That's him. Cat Bloodholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like looking
Oh, but-
for a scar?
No, but
On
his,
the
no,
left,
but, no,
on the
but
left
his
side of
father-
his
Yeah,
face, yeah.
I see that.
Yeah.
No,
so
but
that's
his-
him, right? Like
What? No, this is his father's friend.
his father's friend, Kurt Bloodholes. Maybe
But
that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, he's saying his father was friends with Kurt Bloodholes, and that's how we
And-
would have got.
oh,
Possibly.
I mean, maybe it is. Does
Look
he
at
have it?
this.
It does look a little bit like
Does it
there's
look
a,
like it's from a cigar though?
It could.
I'm
be.
seeing a dot there,
Something
basically.
like that. Oh, okay.
So
It could be.
possibly.
Yeah, I can see it.
Wouldn't they have put that in the identifying mark section though?
That's interesting. Yeah,
That is true.
that's very interesting. Yeah.
Tiny bit.
I think the assistance is probably the least rabbit holey one there
The historical
because it's
I
about
think so as
history,
well.
and that's
Yeah.
what we.
And we really need some background context.
Okay.
This stuff smells
So do we want to do that
it's
or?
like banana candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Go.
It's 1:15.
Let's talk some history paper.
Brubenbeck arrives out of breath
Brib.
and with a whole portfolio of documents under his arms.
Okay.
He is drenched from head to toe due to the heavy rain, which has been slashing the windows of Antares headquarters from early morning and causing traffic jams throughout the whole city. It was a miracle that he protected the documents from a downpour. There is not much about Bluthaus in our files. He graduated with honors from Ludwig Maximilian University in Munich in the medical department.
Oh.
From
okay.
1935.
Oh, well, no, but he was a biology. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right. From 1935, he belonged to the NSDAP. Write that down.
1935. Did you say?
Yeah, from 1935, he belonged to the NS.
I need another piece of paper actually.
On April 24th, 1942, the Society of the Emperor Frederick in Berlin appointed the Central Research Institution. Appointed the
That's a
Central
lot.
Research Institute and named him as the director of the institute, a young, ambitious, and very capable member of the Nazi Party. The ideal candidate.
Wait, so he was named the director of the Nazi Party.
The director of
The medical stuff.
the institute. The last piece of information we have about him is that he fled south to Austria after the war under the fictitious name of Buchmann, Buchmann. The German criminals generally bribed soldiers to guarantee their passage across the border. They paid with stolen pre-war jewelry, gold, and anything else of value, then they disappeared. So he probably bribed his way across the border.
Yeah. Okay.
What do we need to know? What do
Yeah.
we need to know in general? Because we just want to fill in the blanks of the timeline. So right now,
Exactly.
the timeline. Someone had the watch originally.
Yes.
Who we don't know. We don't know who originally
Yeah.
Owned
had the
watch.
watch.
Yeah.
Because we know originally it was Ignacie's,
Mhm.
like the pianist.
Yeah.
So at some point Ignacy had the watch.
Yeah.
And it was
Then at some
supposedly
point-
stolen, right? By Bloodholes.
The watch was stolen. Ah, yes.
Well, that would be the most likely thing, and then he would have used it to actually get across. That's the biggest thing at the moment. That's our most likely hypothesis to be correct.
I mean, he could have used it, or it could have been why he stole it, thinking he would need to use it.
thinking he might need
Because
to use it. Yeah.
I still think that maybe he had a connection with the father, and was the father's friend.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
But his father committed the crimes in 60-something.
67.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
which
this
means,
was
which means buttholes would have been like blue holes. I guess I should use the proper.
1911. This was after World War II.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he would have been old at that point when.
1911. I mean, it would have been, about 50-ish plus, yeah. It didn't say like young or old.
No, it doesn't. But at the same
that's
time,
true.
you know,
How old was?
is he the one who we don't know if he's dead or not?
Who?
The Mr. Bloodholes?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty sure he's dead. but,
Consciously
we don't know.
trying to not say buttholes.
Yeah,
I mean,
we-
it's not too far of a stretch because Marcus Owens was born in 1930. So in 1967, he would have just been like about almost 40. And this guy
yeah, I
would have
suppose.
been 56.
Okay, alright, it's viable. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we know Ignacy had it at some point. It was maybe stolen by Bloodholes.
By Bloodholes, yeah.
Then something happened. It was possibly used as bribery from Bloodholes to get over the border. So then someone would have had it,
But
Yeah.
if that was the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then somehow it was Rupert's father had it,
Mhm.
and then Rupert found it, and then Rupert
Yeah.
sold it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have 2 more hours.
Or the auction house owners, or the evidence storage.
Mm.
Yeah, sure. I
Okay,
mean,
evidence storage, why was that?
Yeah, I mean,
We can just go to
we
the
can
evidence
just go to the
storage.
evidence
Okay.
storage.
Oh, and look at the watch. Right?
Yeah, I guess we
yeah.
could. Yeah, I guess that's one
Okay,
thing.
okay.
That's we kind of need to know
At some point. At
what
some
the
point.
watch looks like.
Yeah, but for now, do we want to go deeper with this?
With the
We have 2
spider
more hours.
organization.
We have 2 more hours today before we're in overtime.
Okay.
My recommendation is we don't dig deeper with this because we have a
Yeah.
lot about the spider organization, and we go to the evidence storage and hope. that
You don't
gives
want to
us-
look at the robbery?
Yeah.
I think that's maybe a future thing we look
Yeah,
into, but for
I mean-
today,
Okay.
The watch?
I
Yeah,
think
sure. Okay.
we should mostly get our bearings on the first day of like what this case is about, and we can't do that. I
Yeah,
think,
we
without
can't
knowing
do
what
that
the
without
watch is like.
real basic knowledge. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Cool. Alright, so we'll do that then.
Okay, if we're happy with that.
Yes.
Anteris's evidence storage is a huge hangar back from when the police station was still located here. The police station was moved and the evidence storage stayed. The agency pumped a ton of money into it, added a second hall, automated as much as was possible, and rigged everything with the Anteris computer system. Evidence. Opened men's pocket watch. Oh, this is
Cool.
a cigar box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cigar box. Wooden box produced in 1940 by Duke's Decracy. Good condition in the middle. Cardboard insert. Lined with cotton. Apothecary. And also we got a further lead. We can take the watch and box to the lab to examine them and look for fingerprints. So we can do that now.
Yeah?
Whenever we want.
Well, how long is that going to take? We only have an hour.
Yeah.
Do we
Yes.
want to just spend an hour working? Do you know, get
A
some authority?
report? Yeah.
Writing a report.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
I mean, sure.
What's wrong
Because
with
we don't
that?
want to get stressed
Do we have a
tokens already.
limit on our authority? Our max authority?
The limit is the amount of tokens.
Oh, then yeah. So
Oh
we
my
can
God.
just get 2 more.
We can
yeah.
have so much authority.
Yeah. why not?
What's your
My ability is that we can swap 2 authority for just a token.
Oh yeah, so yeah, then we can tomorrow have more.
So I basically
options.
just hack in and make
Yeah.
shit happen. Yeah.
That is
Okay.
pretty good.
And I let
Yeah.
y'all refresh your abilities.
I think you're right. I think that's a good use of an hour
Yeah.
because then
think so.
it's basically we're using an hour to get a jester token.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's pretty good.
that's fine. We
Yeah.
can do that.
Okay, let's use an
I
hour.
concur. Yes. Okay.
And I'm just gonna skip the middleman and just grab the
Yeah,
jester
do
token
it.
straight
Oh,
away
yeah.
because we're gonna
Yes.
spend the 2 authority tokens to get the jester.
Yes.
And we
Okay.
both used our abilities, but that's we're about to end the
Doesn't
day
matter.
anyway.
We're about to end the day.
Okay, so day 1 has been completed. Hey guys, the word on the street is you better go subscribe because we are some bad bones over here at the Games Club, and the evolution of just subscribe.
It's amazing seeing you try to articulate.
Yeah, it is. Just subscribe.